So welcome to my classroom, my dear students. I am Rahul Badaria, your maths teacher, and in today's video we will talk about coordinate geometry. So what is a coordinate geometry? Before talking about coordinate geometry, we will discuss what is a coordinate system. So coordinate system. We have a number line which is your horizontal axis, also called as x-axis. This is your horizontal axis, and we have a vertical axis known as y-axis, which is your vertical axis. Okay. So when these two number lines are mutually perpendicular at each other and they meet at a point, and this point of intersection is called as origin, or simply we call this as point O, then this complete configuration is called as a Cartesian coordinate system, or simply a Cartesian plane. Okay. So this is point O, the point of intersection. This is XO X dash. So XO X dash is your horizontal axis, also known as the x-axis, and this is YO Y dash, which is your vertical axis, also known as the y-axis, isn't it? So these axes, or we call this as coordinate axis. This coordinate axis divides the Cartesian plane into 4 quadrants, and this is the first quadrant, this one is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and finally we have the fourth quadrant. So these are 4 quadrants which are created by these two coordinate axes. Alright. Now what are coordinates? We'll see what are coordinates. The coordinates are generally represented by x, y. Always the value of x first and then will be the value of y. For example, if we have 2, 3, then we can say here the value of x is equal to 2 and the value of y is equal to 3. Also, the x coordinate is known as abscissa. So you can write abscissa is nothing but your x coordinate. In this case, the value of abscissa is 2. So abscissa here is 2, and the y coordinate is called as ordinate. O-R-D-I-N-A-T-E. This is your y coordinate, and we are getting the value of ordinate as 3. One more example we'll see. Let us take a coordinate -5, -3. What do you say is the value of abscissa and ordinate? The value of abscissa is -5, which is the x coordinate, and the value of ordinate will be -3, which is your y coordinate, isn't it? So these are some basic concepts of coordinates. So now we will be talking about the sign convention of coordinate system, or of coordinates. So we have a y-axis. This is your y-axis, y, and then we have an x-axis, which is your horizontal axis. The point of intersection is called as O. We have XO X dash, the horizontal axis, and YO Y dash, the vertical axis. Then we have 4 quadrants. To the right of O, or origin, we have positive values of x. Let this be 1, 2, 3, 5, so on. To the left of O will be your negative values, -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Okay. To the up of O will be your positive values, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. Downwards will be negatives, -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. So let's talk about the sign convention. This is the first quadrant, isn't it? This is your first quadrant, first Q. In first quadrant, your X is also positive and your Y is also positive, isn't it? So we say X is positive and Y is positive. In the second quadrant, this is your second quadrant. Second quadrant has the values of X negative. See, these are negatives, but these are positive values, isn't it? So the first will be X. X is negative, but Y is positive. The third quadrant, this is your third quadrant, third Q. See, the values of X are negative and the values of Y are also negative. So we have X negative and Y also negative. Now comes the final quadrant, which is the fourth quadrant, where the values of X are positive, but the Y-axis here is completely negative. So we say X is positive and Y is negative. So this is the sign convention. Also in some books it is written X positive as X greater than 0, Y positive is Y greater than 0. This X is negative, so we write it as X less than 0. Y is positive, so Y greater than 0. X and Y both are negative, so X less than 0, Y less than 0. Here X is positive, so X greater than 0 and Y negative, Y less than 0. So these are the sign conventions of coordinates in a Cartesian plane. Let us do an example so that the concept of coordinate is completely clear to you. Okay? So we have to plot the following points on a Cartesian plane. The points are 5, 0, 0, 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, -3, 5, -3, -5 and finally we have 6, 1. So as you can see, these are your coordinates. Always the value of X will be first and then will be the value of Y. It's always like this. This is fixed. So the first one, it is 5, 0. So the value of X here is 5 and Y is 0. Let us plot all these following coordinates on our Cartesian plane. So the first is 5, 0. For 5, 0, okay, 5, 0, the value of X is 5 and the value of Y here is 0. So where is our X5 here? This is our X. This is X equal to 5, isn't it? And the Y is 0. So we don't have Y. The Y is here. This is 0. But this is the point. This is 5, 0. That's it. Done. So 5, 0 will lie on the X-axis. So this lies on the X-axis. This lies on X-axis. That's it. 5, 0 is on X-axis. Then we have 0, 5. So 0, 5. In this, the value of X is 0 and the value of Y here is now 5. Let us plot 0 and 5. X is 0. This is point 0, origin. Y is 5. Here, this is Y. This is 5. So this will be 0, 5. Always the value of X first. So 0, 5 lies on the Y-axis. So this lies on Y-axis. That's it. Done. So we have 5, 0. We have 0, 5. Then we have 2, 5. 2, 5. The value of X here is, the first is X equal to 2 and then comes Y, so Y is equal to 5. Let us plot 2 and 5. X is 2, so we have X here 2. This is X equal to 2. Then we have Y equal to 5. This is Y equal to 5. Let us see the point of intersection of these 2 points. This is the point of intersection. Hence this will be coordinate 2, 5. Alright? So we can see that 2, 5 lies in the first quadrant, isn't it? So this we will write here lies in the first quadrant. First quad. That's it. Done. Remember, 2 and 5 both are positive, and when x and y both are positive, they lie in the first quadrant. So that is, hence it is verified, 2 comma 5 in the first quadrant. 5 comma 2. So let us check 5 comma 2. Here the value of x is equal to 5 and the value of y is equal to 2. So x is 5. This is your x5 and this is your y2. So let us see the point of intersection. Where will they meet? Okay, this is the point of intersection. We'll write the value of x first, 5, then 2. 5 comma 2. Again, this is the first quadrant. Lies in the first quadrant because x and y both are positive. Then we have minus 3 comma minus 5. Alright, we'll solve here. Minus 3 comma 5. The value of x is equal to minus 3 and the value of y is equal to 5. Isn't it? Where is x? Minus 3. This is your x minus 3 and the value of y is here is 5. This is x. This is y is equal to 5. Let us see the point of intersection. This is something here. This is minus 3 and this is 5. Minus 3 comma 5. And this is your second quadrant. Well, this lies in second quadrant. Minus 3 comma 5. X is negative, y is positive. Always in the second quadrant. Then we have minus 3 minus 5. The value of x here is minus 3. The value of y here is minus 5. Let's see. This is x minus 3. Y minus 5. This is the point. Let us see the point of intersection. So this is the point of intersection. Always the value of x first, minus 3 and then is y. Minus 3 minus 5, x and y both are negatives. Always they will lie in this third quadrant. So this is in the third quadrant. Lies in third. Okay, third quadrant. Then we have final 6 comma 1. So 6 comma 1. So we have x equal to 6 and the value of y here is 1. It's very easy. We don't have x6. Let us make a point 6 here. Alright, x is 6, y is 1. See, this is the point of intersection. You can see this point here is 6 comma 1. That's it. This is 6 comma 1. 6 comma 1. This one. This is 6 comma 1 in the first quadrant because both are positive. Lies in first quad. So we have seen examples of all the quadrants. No, we have one quadrant left. We can take one more example. Let the coordinate be 2 comma minus 4. Alright. So our final coordinate 2 comma minus 4. So the value of x here is 2. The value of y here is minus 4. So x is 2. This is 2. Where is y minus 4? This is y minus 4. Let us see the point of intersection. This is the point of intersection, isn't it? We'll write the value of x first, 2, then is minus 4. X is positive, y is negative, so this will lies in fourth quadrant, isn't it? So you can verify also the sign conventions, which one lies in which quadrant. So positive, positive, first quadrant, then it is negative, positive, second quadrant, negative, negative, third quadrant, and then positive, negative will be in the fourth quadrant. Remember, the coordinates 5 comma 0, this one 5 comma 0, 0 comma 5, they will be not in any of the quadrants, they will lie on the axis. The first one 5 comma 0 will be on the x-axis and the second one 0 comma 5 will be on the y-axis. Okay, don't write it lies in the first or the second quadrant, they will be on the axis. So this is all about the basics of coordinate geometry, and I hope this video will be very beneficial to you in learning this very important topic, because this will be there in class 10th and 11th and so on. And let's practice some questions related to this, and hopefully we'll meet again in the next video. In the next video I'll cover some other topics related to your syllabus. Till then, take care, bye, see you then.